Good evening, everybody. Hello, Sir Mars and Rob. How are you all doing? My audio is working, so let's get that muted. Let's also get my telemetry setup loaded. Choose that window there, press load, and click on that and that. Pinned me join message. There we go. Cool. Yeah, it's nice and cool in here with my aircon on. Hold on, my light. There we go. Hey Jax, how you doing? Now, Cert, apparently that's sexual abuse, according to Nightbot or AutoMod. Sexual abuse, that'll teach you. What am I supposed to be doing? Advance. I've been checking all my Sim Racing Centre setups, !SRC in the chat, and updating any. They've got setups for the reverse tracks now as well, so I've been putting them in. Well, the auto mods obviously think it was. Right, let's get this lobby ranked. Some of them have changed, yes. I've gone through probably 90% of mine. Canada, Hungary, Vegas. Great, Vegas wasn't one of the ones I updated. So, create session. Canada, Hungary, Vegas. Right, hold on. Let's load that. Load that. Yes, please. Bear with me while I get these tracks set up, and then I will open the lobby. Canada, Hungary, and Vegas. Let's just check all of the... Right, the lobby is now open. No, it's not. It is now open. Let me grab my car and then just go through the remainder of the settings while we wait for the lobby to fill up. ! Join in the chat. Essentially filter on European lobbies, very short races, and look for TTV minus AD Hawkins GH in the lobby list. The first track is, I've forgotten. Canada? Was it Canada? I think it was Canada. We will check in 1 second. We are checking. Okay, all the setup looks okay. Yes, the first track is Canada. So we have Mars Jax. Hopefully certain Rob will be joining us. We'll do our usual format. We'll start with some open lobbies. And then if we've got enough interest later, we will go invite only and do some longer races. How's everybody's week been? Did everyone, apart from Cert, enjoy Monaco on Monday? I was watching and doing overlay testing. It was lucky I did. I added support for F125's telemetry to the overlays. And luckily, Monaco uses the C6 tyre, and the C6 tyre wasn't in the telemetry specification I was reading, so some of the overlays didn't work, specifically the available tyre compounds one. So thankfully I found that, and it was a trivial fix. If the telemetry spec had included the C6, I probably would have spotted it. Right, let's see. We'll invite Cert. We'll invite Stellan. Rob's not online. Are you joining us, Rob? You're more than welcome, obviously. Yeah, only... Was it 5 finishes or 4th, Rob? 4, Rob. And one of them disconnected on about lap 3. So, yeah. Loading. Let me know when you're online, Rob. Get that steam-powered laptop cranked up. So as I say, first 3 tracks, as usual, are the 3 ranked tracks for this week, which are Canada, Hungary, and Las Vegas. I'm not sure I've done Vegas and Hungary on this. It wasn't Berkey, it was Bradders, wasn't it? But anyway, I get your point. So yeah, the overlays all generally seem to work, so this is good. All ready for Monday when we start off. And I've forgotten where the first race is. You couldn't join because the internet flew out the window. That's unfortunate. I hope you caught it and returned it to its rightful position, Jax. Down under for race 1. I thought it was Australia. Come on, Rob, pedal quicker. Okay, you're not showing online in my list, Rob. Unless I'm being blind. Refresh. There you are. Okay, Rob is now in, so we can ready up and get going. Let me just make sure I did open the lobby. Lobby is open. And we can get this show on the road. For those of you who aren't aware, Grey Ops are doing a mini F1 25 championship. 8 races. We did the first 4 on Friday evening. 25% short quali, no rules except strict corner cutting. I think Mars is currently romping away with that championship. We'll do the final 4 races this coming Friday. I've forgotten where they are. Qatar is one of them. Monza is one of them. I think Texas is one of them. And I can't remember the other one. They're all in my Discord anyway. Feel free to sign up. !mark Discord in the chat. We'll get you the link. Fingers crossed for you, Rob. Well, let's show you this track. Where are we going? Canada. Choose that flag there. In the meantime, I will load my Sim Racing Centre setup. !mark SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate link which helps to support the channel. Please use that if you can. As well as a discount code which gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. They can do all sorts of stuff. Setups for all the major racing games, iRacing, F1, setup Corsa. They'll do lap analysis, training sessions, and they'll even race engineer you if you're that serious. And I'm starting in P2. What are the chances of me finishing there, I wonder? We will just have to find out, won't we? Still quite enjoying F1 25. A few minor little annoyances. That wall on the exit of the tricky corner in China out onto the back straight. Straight to the back for us then, Jax, obviously. See if I can make another decent start. At least lead into the first corner would be nice.
Okay, clutch up, go, go, go! DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
How's Jack's got 4 seconds worth of penalties already? Sorry, Mars braked a bit early there. What happened to Rob then?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Bit of a whoopsie there at the hairpin. Trying to accelerate out too hard.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Ah well, P4. Not too bad. Nicely done, Jax. Podium in Canada. I'll forgive Mars's little dive bomb after my my early braking incident caused him to go off at one of the chicanes around the back. Some interesting lines from Jax, were there, Mars? Okay, so we got cleanest driver. That's because I didn't see another car. Oh, I did actually. I got overtaken by Mars and Cert. That'll probably help, Rob. So, yeah, if you got any track requests, do let me know. We're going to Hungary and Vegas next. One track request each, preferably, well, definitely not one that is already on the list. Yeah, it's only a recommended line, Jax. That's clever. Cert managed to finish the race with tyres that had only done 4 laps. Mars and Jax had done 5. Okay, fair enough. We're off to Hungary. Oh, Lewis is joining us. Welcome in, Lewis. If anybody else wants to join, exclamation mark join in the chat. We'll get you the details. Essentially, filter on European lobbies and very short races. And look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. The next track is Hungary, which looks, I think, my flag knowledge is working. No track requests. Well, we'll need to get some in before the next race. Otherwise, that will end the championship. I'm not sure I've done Hungary on this game yet. Sadly for Rob, a bit late now. Remind me at the end of this race once we're back in the lobby. I do now have an intermediate setup for Monaco, which hopefully will be better than my swiftly cobbled together wet setup based on the dry setup from Sim Racing Centre. Where are we? Hungary. Okie dokie. I'm starting on pole. Right, I need a better start than I got in Canada. Canada wasn't too bad. I wanted to get ahead of Jax if I could, but failed in that respect.
Clutch out, we're green.
That was better. Lucky Jax.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh, curb. Whoops. That's overheated tyres, probably. That was my AI that hit you then, by the way, Rob.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Okay, just got to keep it clean and tidy, I think. Yep, he said. Oh well, finished ahead of the Ferrari anyway, thanks to penalties. Yes, commentator's curse there. Yeah, just need to keep it clean, Spins. Oh well. P6. Should have been better. P5, I think, actually. Once that penalty's taken into account. bad enough to kick Mars or just silly? So Rob wants Saudi. Anyone else got any track requests? Oh, nice one, Jax. He didn't take us out. He was just all over the place. All right, we'll see how he goes at the next one, and then we will see. Did they all follow me onto the inside curb on that fast right-hander? That was what put me off. Austria reverse. Can do, Mars. I have a setup for that now. Thick Monkeys has joined. Fair enough. So let's add Saudi predictably for Rob. And Austria reverse. There's nothing wrong with that, Jax. Well, Hamilton left anyway, so there we go. We don't need to worry about him. Let's show you Vegas, which I think is that American flag. Yes, it is. There's no room down here, Jax. Just a reminder, exclamation mark, join in the chat if you fancy joining us. It is an open lobby. Yeah, nice. Only a very select club allowed in this basement, Jax. Basement Jax. Haha. All right, where are we? Vegas. Vegas, baby. That's one of the setups I didn't check if it had been updated. So I will need to double check my brake bias. How are you finding the Sim Racing Centre brake biases still, Mars? Are you still running 2 or 3 forward from what they've set up? They all just seem way to the rear to me. I keep meaning to ask in their Discord, but keep forgetting. Right near the back.
Okay, clutch out. Go, go, go.
All right, that was my fault. Sorry, Thick Monkey. Behind me, he's got no front wing. Yep, saw that coming.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
See if we can make some ground on Jack and Co. Only P8 after a very poor start.
Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag.
Rob and Jack's having a bit of an argument. That was nice of Jack's to move out my way. He didn't need to put himself in the wall to do it though.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Absolutely Inders, we've only just started. It's only the second race. Oh, AD, come on.
Okay, clear. Good job, nice overtake.
He's just going to get me straight back with DRS though, isn't it? There he comes. Or maybe not.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Thick Monkey is 2.4 ahead of me with a 2-second penalty. So its accent's changed. So we moved to Birmingham. Evening, Josh. Any more track requests as we get back to the lobby? We have coming up Saudi and Reverse Austria, I believe. It's an open lobby, Josh. Just need to find it. Mars cleanest driver. Driver of the day, Frosty Jack. I ended up 6th. Not great, but not too bad. 2 seconds behind Cert and Mars on the fastest lap stakes. Could have done without that spin on the first corner. So anyone got any track requests as we head back to the lobby? Indus is with us. Welcome in. So I think Saudi was next, wasn't it? Let's try to tell you something, Josh. Yep, Saudi and Austria coming up. Japan, I approve, Jacks. And added. Here we go. This isn't the SDRL Discord, guys. To DMs if you want to fight like children. Okie dokie. Let's ready up. How many we got? 11 people. Yeah, I can mod my own chat. Thanks, Jax. But well done. Okay, off to Saudi. Quite a tricky circuit, this one. Like Monaco, but with overtaking and speed. I'm not in the Esther Oil Discord very much these days. I monitor general for about 2 hours on a Monday evening. And the rest of the time is spent reading the first 3 of several thousand messages and then thinking, fuck this, and scrolling to the end. So I'm sure there's some riveting chat goes on in there, but yeah, I don't see an awful lot of it, I'm afraid. Okie dokie. Let's get my setup loaded for Saudi. I'm sure you're right, Indus. Like I say, I'll see you there on Monday night about 8:30. Starting P13. $13 out of how many? About 13, actually.
Clutch out, we're green.
Here we do. To the
That
points.
start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Yellow flag. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Glad that was
Track is
ghosted.
clear, green flag.
Next move there, well done VN. Of course he was ahead at the apex.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
All good, thanks Killzo. Lobby's open if you want to join us.
Caution, caution.
Perfect, good stuff. We're only on about race 4, but generally okay.
Green flag.
Yeah, let's hope so. Nicely timed overtake there, still got the DRS. Somehow I'm in P4.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.0 seconds.
I'm not going to say just need to keep it clean again.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 9.7 seconds.
P3. I even overtake Josh, but I'm not going to rub it in. Yeah, there was a lot of people spinning, but you know, no one being stupid. I don't think. Quite a lot of mistakes, but no necessarily dirty driving. So yeah, it was quite good. That's me on the podium. Look there. What, has he already met you, Josh? So Austria reverse next. I think that's our... Oh no, we got Japan added as well. So if anyone else wants to add a track, shout out. Yeah, I was 2 or 3 in this. Two seconds. Mars a 129.9 best lap, mine a 132.0. Two-second behind Mars is about going rate for me, so I'm relatively happy with that. So Austria, and then I think we've got Japan. If anyone else wants to add a track, now is the time to shout out. Austria reverse. So stand on your head. Quick look. Is there... Mexico, we can do that. Okay, Mexico added after Japan. Seeing if there's an obvious filter that would flip it. To do some research on that, unless anyone knows if there's an easy way to get OBS to flip an image. I could just generate that image flipped. But then I'd need 3 extra buttons on my Stream Deck instead of just 1. Yeah, I know I could do that, Rob, but I was hoping that I could have a button on my Stream Deck that just did a strip. Oh, they should be turned off. Hold on. Yeah, I know we're not at the circuit yet, so right, I am hydrating. Yeah, but that'll only do it for me, Rob. Nice try. So I can use my Austria reverse setup for the first time. This kills a stretch as well. I have now turned them off. They should get turned off automatically. I must investigate that. Something obviously went awry when setting up. They usually end up turned on a Friday because it's not typically Grey Ops wasn't an F1 stream, so they were left on. Am I starting P2? We've got Josh alongside me. What could go wrong? I think that's Josh. Yeah. Even get a decent start. Josh out already. That, oh, who was that? Kills her.
DRS now available.
Whoops. Hello everyone. Bye everyone.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Oh, this is going well.
to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to.
Thanks, Mark.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Such a hard corner, that turn 3, the wrong way round. What happened, Rob? Obviously demoralised Josh seeing me flying away from him at the start. Poor guy just couldn't take it. I didn't get busted by track limits too much because I was usually miles off the track. Yeah, that was... it actually worked out quite well for me because you and Cert slowed down and I ended up with about a 1.5, 2 second lead, so... Where's my fastest lap? 1:08.5 against 1:06.4. Hey, Rocket. 2 seconds down on Mars, as usual. Yeah, nicely done, Indus. Japan next, and then Mexico. How many tracks will that be? That will be 7. How many we got up for longer races? Mars, Rob, me, Kilzer, Indus, Josh. Hopefully 7. You did call them a privet, Rob, in fairness, which is a kind of hedge. Read the chat, Rob. You sent it. That's privet, isn't it? Surely it's not spelt as privet. We're all finding out about Rocket's hedge fetish now, are we? Well, it's got to be out in the open sometime. Ah, well, there you go. So you did call him a hedge. Yes, thanks, Indus. We've got that. Evening, Herev. Welcome in. I don't think I'm your uncle, but I think Rob's having a stroke. I'm old enough to be Cert's granddad, I think. Where are we? Japan? Japan. Oh, well, I load my setup quickly, because it's one of the early ones at least. It's going well, actually, Captain. I'm enjoying it a lot. Most people only have good things to say about it, so it's promising. It's got its little flaws. There's a way better than 24, particularly the way 24 was at launch. When you bear in mind they've, potentially got updates to do in this game to resolve little issues.
Clutch out, we're green.
Well, I overtook him in Saudi, so that puts him behind me, so he's just been off at the second Lesmo as well.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Who the hell was that?
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oiche, I believe, is probably getting kicked.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, I was going to kick him. Generally leave them to it, kills them, we'll get rid of them after the next race. Or after the race, rather.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, don't worry. He'll be gone if he hasn't left himself.
might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Thanks, Josh. Yeah, room would have been nice.
Final lap, push, push.
See you, Josh.
Green flag.
I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in.
Yekchu's going as well. I haven't really got a favourite team, Kilser. I've got a soft spot for McLaren, soft spot for Williams. It's always nice to see Ferrari do well. I was a bit of a Mercedes fan when Lewis was there. Yeah, I did do that in F124, but I haven't got round to actually editing my screen layout. There's quite a few things. Thanks for the tip, though, Captain. Yeah, Yekchu's going, and so is Oiki, if they're still here.
You are awesome.
I am awesome. Thanks. Forgotten his name. Jesus. Cleanest driver again. Harev Oichi was taking people out left, right, and centre. So no, he's getting kicked. So is who's the other guy? Looks like he's gone. Yeah, I saw Josh murdering someone at the hairpin. Oh, look, Oichi's gone. What a surprise. There was somebody else as well right at the end, but I can't see him. Right, someone add a track, or I'm going to, and I'm sure you all know which track I'm going to add. If we get to the countdown without someone suggesting a track, I will be adding one. Josh picks Silverstone for a change. You've had a track request, Rob. Sorry. Why not? We'll stick Monaco in for a laugh. It'd probably be the last time. Brazil from Sir. Okay, that's 10 tracks then, and that will be it. I'm going to put one-shot quali on to try and move all the idiots down to the back with me. Ah, yes. Changing the qualifying resets the points, doesn't it? Never mind, Rob. Puts me at the top of the table. Yeah, the old game didn't do that. You could change qualifying setup and it wouldn't affect the championship. Obviously, EA, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to change that. Richie managed to get back in somehow. I guess he's trying to be clever and drop out after the race and then rejoin just as a new race starts. Car setup. Where are we? Mexico. Right, let's see how far back I can qualify in Mexico then. Mexico's not too bad a circuit for me. If I was a bit more consistent, it wouldn't be so bad. P11. Could have been worse. Right in the middle though. Three seconds down on Mars. Kills are on medium, showing off. Are you saving that extra set of softs for the race? You're planning a 4-stop strategy. Yep. Not beyond, not before time. I always thought Parc Fermé was a sort of a key strategic decision making. You know, if you've got wet quali in a dry race or vice versa, then having Parc Fermé on can spice things up somewhat. Evening, Berkey.
Okay, clutch up, go, go, go!
Well, that was fun. Nicely
Okay,
done at the
stewards
start,
have given you a
everybody.
3-second time penalty for contact. 3 seconds to be added to our race time.
In fact, what I can do while I'm doing this, is it camera customization or is it just... Where do you adjust your HUD? On-screen display, there we go. 7 and 8, what the hell are they? Right, okay. So where's the pit thing that tells you whether your pit in was good or not? Grid box, is it that? No, let's leave it at that. So that's the race layout. What's button 11? Qualifying, practice, time trial, elimination, race. Okay.
Okay,
There you go,
be
move the
careful
track
in front
map for
wing,
you.
You've taken some minor damage. Okay, we can take you this lap. If you keep this up, we're going to get disqualified. Be more careful out there.
Yeah, that turning late button thing,
Right, let's go.
because it
Come on.
covers the
Your late
lights.
turning meant we had a slower than planned pit stop, I'm afraid.
Is that the pit box indicator? Grid box indicator, let's move that up.
Okay, clear.
Is that the checkered flag? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened off the start there, if anyone saw, if any of that was deliberate. It was absolute carnage down in the midfield. Well, if anyone knows who it was, let me know. Of course not, Mars. So Rob, when you're back, let me know if there's someone you want kicking. Take it easy, Mars. We've only got a couple left, I think. Then, if everyone's up for it, we'll do some longer ones. Let me know in the chat if you're up for it. It'll be invite only, so only races we trust. Excellent, Mars. Yeah, we'll see what it is. We'll see what we're doing. Cert. Let me know when you're back, Rob, and if there's anyone you need me to kick. Not doing Monaco. Not in the mood. So you got took out, Rob. Was it someone that needs kicking? You'll be lucky, Rob. The lobby's full, but there's your invite. Fair enough, Indus. So I reckon we've got Sir, Kilser, Josh, Indus not, me, Rob, Mars. So that's 6. Berkey, you're going to join us? How about Rocket? Both more than welcome, especially once we get into the longer ones. Okay, well, I think we've got 2 or 3. Yeah, we got Silverstone, Qatar and Brazil, and then we'll do the long ones. I'll give Mars time to get back. Not sure who that's aimed at, Josh. Congratulations, Berkey. Okie dokie. Let's head to Silverstone. One of my better tracks. So let's try and put in a decent qualifying lap. Get me away from the carnage. take P4. Yeah, probably about 1,000,000 miles behind pole, but second and a half behind pole, fair enough. Try and get a decent start and stay away from the carnage. Hey Jax, welcome back. Couple more races after this and we'll be doing some longer ones, hopefully, if you fancy it. Maybe just the one. It's getting a bit late. So Cert kills an unknown V-carb ahead of me. Even get a decent start.
Clutch out, we're green.
Josh out already.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, clear.
Oh, AD.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Another multi-second frame drop there. Drop me.
Tyre condition
Behind.
still looking good. Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
See if I can catch Stocky, Stacky.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Oh well. We're catching the guy ahead.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Yeah, I would. Another lap, I probably could have got him. Yeah, silly spin, as usual. All my own fault. Oh, nice. Josh didn't last long. What happened? Two people disqualified as well. Did they not leave the grid or something? Take it easy, Indus. Thanks for dropping in as ever. I think it's Qatar next, and then what was the last one? Brazil. Oh, it's nice and cool here with my aircon on. Nice, pleasant 23 degrees. Just get a bit steamy here with the PC going and me getting a bit of a workout. This is about as much exercise as I get these days. F1 counts as fitness training for me. Oh, it reminds me, Rob, I still haven't updated Resolve after pestering you to do it. I'll try and remember to do that tomorrow. So Qatar and then Brazil. There is Qatar, my best track in the game. So let's try not to screw it up. Yeah, hey, that's the way of the world, Rob. I didn't pester you. I just thought we should, we should do it basically together. I wasn't pestering you to do it. It's just I didn't want one of us to do it and then the other not, and find out that you desperately needed me to edit something or whatever, or I caused the project to get upgraded and you hadn't upgraded yours. Yep, sorry, Rob. Head of Josh in the table. There'll be no highlights before round one, if that's what you're asking, Mars, because there's nothing to do highlights of. It's a bit pointless showing the highlights of the end race of last season, is the thinking behind it. Those highlights are on YouTube, youtube.com/@SirtDogan Racing League, I believe, as well as full season highlights, them all wrapped up into one video with some extra bits. Well, like I say, the highlights are on YouTube, both as an individual one and as part of the full season highlights. So it's just not really an awful lot of point. Not an awful lot of point showing them in the next season, if you see what I mean. Didn't really seem much point in doing that. Cool. Right, let's see if I can still drive Qatar in this game. I thought I was going to invalidate there. Must have been a big gap back to 5th. I really screwed up the end of that lap. Oh, only 4/10. Okay. 9/10 behind Mars. I'll take that any day of the week. I reckon I probably lost 4/10 in those last few corners as well, so. Let's see if I can at least get it off the grid without getting rammed in the first corner. Turn 2 is usually the worst one, actually. It's where everyone thinks is the place to make up a load of spaces and take out half the field. Let's see if I can have one decent race.
That's a decent start. Good job. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Warnings already.
Green flag. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Penalty.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
And the guy at the head has got a penalty as well.
Okay, clear. Okay, so your teammate behind. Final lap of the race, 0.0 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.9 seconds.
Ooh, Kills has got 4 seconds worth of penalties. Mind you, I've got 2, so I need to catch him by a second and a half.
Is that the checkered flag? I didn't see it.
Ended up P6, that's a shame. I got 2 warnings on the first lap. Josh disqualified. It's been a good evening for Josh. Well, raced fairly well there, I thought. Without that penalty, I would have been 4th. May even have been 3rd.
Awesome year.
Thanks for an awesome year. We haven't finished yet. Mars wins and sets fastest lap. M10 Hypnotic driver of the day and most overtakes. And well done Andy Sab for the cleanest driver. So final race of this little snippet is Brazil. Another old school circuit that I enjoy driving a lot. After this we'll be going invite only. Drivers we've raced with before, or if anybody is watching who has raced with us tonight, then do let us know. And if we've had no complaints against you, then you're more than welcome to join. Yeah, only a second and a bit my fastest lap behind Mars is fastest there. Finished 8.8 seconds behind the leader, but 3 of them were penalties, so that's about a second a lap, which I will take. Raid Sir Dogan. I will if he ever streams again. Okay, so what we'll do after this, we'll take a 5-minute break. Then when we come back, I will spin the wheel 3 times, pick 3 tracks, and we'll have a vote between them. We will not be doing Monaco. We will save that for the final race of the evening. It will be a random grid, 35%. So if you fancy joining that, do let me know. I reckon we've got Sir, Mars, Kilser, me, Rob, Josh, Berkey, Jack. So there's at least 8 of us, hopefully. Rocket was in the chat a bit earlier. If you're still about, Rocket, you're more than welcome to join. We're not doing Monaco, Jax. We did have a request for it and I removed it because it's pointless in an open lobby. It's pointless, full stop, if you ask me. We'll finish with a full wet race at Monaco with sim damage, no ghosting. If that sounds like your idea of fun, come back at the end. Come on, kid from AK, there we go. Another track I enjoy. I'm not too bad at it if I can keep the lap together. I'm not sure I've driven it in this game, actually. Probably have. We must have done it by now. P10 right in the middle of the carnage of turn 1. Try and keep it clean, everyone. Let's at least get through turn 1, eh? And 2 and 3, ideally. Near 10th and a half behind Josh. Where's Rob? Over a second ahead of me. 1.9 behind Mars on pole.
Clutch out, we're green.
Oh, come on, go.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Okay,
All that, I'm
clear.
going to finish P11. Whoa. Sorry, Josh.
Is that the checkered flag? I didn't see it.
Well, I was in the thick of it there. Alright, so that's the end of the 5 lappers. We will, I'm going to leave that lobby and I will invite those of you who are up for the longer races to a new lobby once I've taken a 5-minute break. So I will see you back in 5. We'll just check the finishing positions. You are awesome. Thanks, Zach. I came 12th after starting 10th. Mars takes another win. Most overtakes Rob. Well done. So there's our finishing positions. We'll take a look at the final championship. Come on. Hit the advance button, all these people. So once we see the championship table, I will leave the lobby. 5-minute break. Do what you need to do. Grab yourself a drink. Take a bathroom break. And I will see you back in 5 minutes. We'll get the track selected for the 35% race. There we go. Mars, 75 points. Me down on 16 points. Hey ho. Right. Okay. So I will be leaving this lobby. I'm going to take a 5-minute break now. I will see you back in a bit. Have fun. Bye for now. Why would I be on a default setup, Rob? I've just started a new lobby. So if you're racing, then you feel free. Let me just check everything is set properly. I did say if you were listening. So practice off, quali off. 35% race with a random grid. Right then, so let's get this this wheel sorted then, shall we? I should probably open the wheel first, shouldn't I? Give me 1 second. There we go. Which is the wheel scene. Hopefully you can see that. Hurrah! There we go. Okay, so we'll spin the wheel 3 times to get the 3 tracks, and then we will vote. If Monaco comes up, we won't be doing that. Well, let's just take Monaco out. So the first track option is Austria reverse, I think. Yes. Let me just get the poll ready to create. 1 second. Where's my browser? Which browser do I want? I'll find it eventually. There. So, manage poll. So, first track is Austria reverse. The second track is Hungary. Oh, or Netherlands. Netherlands. And the final option. Dun, dun, dun. Oh Christ, Vegas. Okay, so they are your 3 options. Do you vote? Let me know what you think. I will place my vote. And yeah, we will see what happens. The wheel has spoken, Mars. Not a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid. Oh, my green screen. There. My light's gone funny again as well. So currently Austria reverse is in the lead with 4 votes, Netherlands and Vegas with 2 votes each. I am sending out invites, it's being very slow, so hopefully this will work. I imagine 8 votes is all we're going to get, so it's looking like it's going to be Austria reverse. No, you can't, because there isn't one. Online services error, excellent stuff. All right, let me recreate this lobby. It's not Steam night. This is not a democracy. Reverse. All right, well, this is going to be fun. I can't invite anyone. Christ. I could quit my game, I suppose. Can anybody else see the friends list and invite people? Or is it just me? You can. Oh, here we are. It's back again now. It's just taking a very long time to come up. Kills us. You should have an invite. Have you received it? Come on, game. Online services error. All right, I'm going to quit my game and restart. And we'll have another go. Preparing game. Yeah, if only you could all spell I properly. It's AYE in that context, but never mind. Okay, so it's not just me then. Sounds like EA may well be having a bit of a fruity. It will be random grid kills her, assuming we could actually get a lobby. Yeah, we'll try and get this going. My game is just loading. Don't give up. Have faith. EA would never break something already, would they? Loading. Never give up, never surrender. Right, let's get this lobby created. Yeah, how likely is that kills her? No problem at all. Right, invite friends. So what, everyone's leaving? Zero of 9 friends are online. No skin off my nose. I can't invite you all anyway. Let's see if anybody else is having issues. Right, so Duncan Hoffland is in a race. So it's obviously not completely broken. Let's see, anybody else? GB68 is also in a race. So some people are racing, but what we need to find is someone about to start an open lobby. Yeah, it does look like the game is dead. I suspect EA servers have all... All right, well, I think EA has spoken. We will call it quits there. Thank you all for your company. Yeah, something like that. Thank you all for your company. We had some fun lobbies. Sadly, we can't do the longer race because EA have screwed the pooch, it would seem. It was fun, Cert. I should be back tomorrow evening for some, what are we playing at the moment? Watch Dogs. So drop by if you fancy that. And then if you fancy joining the second half of the Grey Ops F1 challenge season, the inaugural one, there will be 4 events on Friday evening. 25% races with short quali. So yeah, check out my Discord. The link has been in the chat just then. !Discord if not. And yeah, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.